Welcome again to the Sustainability Podcast. Today I'm very excited to be joined by Renato Pacheco Silva of Amarim. Renato, welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
It's great to have you. My dear friend in this industry of Greg Bucco from universalautomation.org actually asked me to ask this start-off question. The name Amarim, where does that come from?
Okay, so Amarim is a name in Brazilian original language, Tupi-Guarani, and means small ant. So it tried to bring this spirit to the company where we are small ants connecting to each other to build something big.
That's fascinating and charming. Well done, Greg. So Renato, can you tell us just now? Let's get started with the real.
Okay.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your organization and where does it fit in the ecosystem?
Okay. So I'm Renato. I'm the CEO of Amarim. I'm a mechanical engineer, and I did my PhD on computational methods and software development for engineering. So with this kind of background, we try to bring solutions that industry might want to buy. So we built this startup and we are pushing this kind of products to the market.
Let me ask, so what challenges what industry do you focus upon?
Okay, so the main goal is to bring efficiency to industries. So when we talk about bringing efficiency to industries, we are talking about cross industries. Today we have clients from manufacturing, we have clients from oil and gas, we have clients from logistics. So everywhere you see some kind of industry, operational field, then we can bring our technology and increase the efficiency.
I'm impressed by the broad range of industries you have there. What challenges do they all have in common that you're addressing?
Yes, probably this is the main point where it connects us to UAO community and also to the standard 61499. So the first common thing that they have is that they want to unlock their automation system. And we could do that with the 61499 integrating over any brand. So this is the first thing that connects all of our clients.
So while we had Greg from universalautomation.org on a previous podcast, can you explain for our audience a little bit about the initiative of universalautomation.org and what that means to you and how you apply it?
Okay, so in our way of relation with the community of Universal Automation, we came through the standard, the IEC 61499. So we started developing technologies on this standard, and one part of the job when we deploy the technology directly on the edge device is that you need to have the runtime, the execution runtime.
Okay.
So in the way Amarim deploys its technologies, where we deploy the technology in the edge device and make the edge device communicate to any PLC, so the runtime that we are using is the UAO runtime as a part of our relation with this community.
Beautiful. What do you see for the future of UAO and your participation within it?
What are we doing to help to build this future together with UAO? I can give you one example. Recently, we developed a plugin, an open source plugin, that allows you to use the UAO runtime with 4DX. 4DX is an open source IDE
Okay.
for automation. So we developed this plugin, which allows you to connect both UAO runtime and 4DX, and we did it for free with the most open license that we could find. So anybody can use it, anybody can download it, anybody can contribute it with no limits. So what it means to do this now, thinking about the future. I believe that might have more companies like ours to do things the way we do. And this will push the market to some kind of competition that at the end of the day, what will it mean? It means that we are truly creating a new market. So this is the way we believe to create a new market.
That's fascinating. We're actually here live at the ARC 29th annual forum in Orlando, Florida, and as you know, the ARC forum focuses on use cases by end users. I'm fascinated by, you mentioned a number of different use cases. The first one that I'd like to ask about is near and dear to my heart. You may or may not know, but the ARC has a division, Logistics Viewpoints, that focuses on supply chain and logistics issues, everything, warehouse automation, trucking, transportation management systems, you name it. Can you tell us a little bit about your customer and their success in the domain of
For sure.
supply chain?
Yes. So Brazil is well known for the agribusiness. So we are a great producer of soybeans, corn, sugar, and over the logistics of this kind of products, you have transportation over trucks, over trains, and this is being stored on ports, for example, in warehouses. So we fully developed a one-point LiDAR that scans the stockpile of soy, sugar, or corn inside warehouses on the ports. And this technology is all IoT. So you have a SIM card, and this information partly is processed on we say it's a robot because it's a robot arm.
Okay.
So part is stored on the robot, part is sent to the gateway, and at the end point is processed over the cloud. So it's a full IT OT architecture. But the nicest thing is that once you use our device to scan, you have the information about the stockpile. And then we send this information to the controller of the tripper, positioning tripper, and there we have the 61499 with UAO runtime positioning the tripper in the best way to explore at the maximum of the volume of the warehouse.
Fascinating.
Yes.
Fascinating. How about the other verticals that we talked about? Do you have other application stories?
For example, manufacturing. We have a full software-defined facilities in Brazil. So it's manufacturing, and all the processes are running with our technology through 61499 deployed on edge devices, including the manufacturing part where we use generative AI for recommendation system, which fully digitizes the lean manufacturing. So I have this case also.
Fascinating. We're just about out of time.
Okay.
Renato, is there any other information you'd like to communicate to our audience today?
No, you can just get into our website, send us a message if you want to know better. And thanks for the opportunity to be in here with you again.
And small ants make big things.
Probably.
Correct. Thank you again for joining us on the Sustainability Podcast. Again, my guest has been Renato Pacheco Silva of Amarim. Thank you very much. We'll see you again. Thank you.
Thank you.